afternoon, the Shockers of Wichita State versus the Indiana State Sycamores.
You're looking in on a very frantic Wabash Valley area. This is the first time that Indiana State Sycamores have ever been on national television. And are they ready? They think they're number one. And they hope to prove today by remaining undefeated that they are number one. Hello, everyone. I'm Jim Simpson. And working with me is Al McGuire. And Al is the man that I said could be elected president because he says they should be number one. But there is another team here, Al, and that is Wichita State. And smile when you say cheese.
Well, Cheese Johnson is originally from Harlem, the streets of Harlem. He ended up on the plains of Kansas. He's a high school All-American. He's dynamite inside. If you get the ball to him, he's going to score. He can stick his jumper from about 18 feet. He has incredible hang time. So I hope everyone has the wine because Wichita has bought the cheese.
We got to remember also that when Wichita State was beaten by Indiana State by 10 points early in the season, Cheese Johnson did not play. Now we come to the subject of, this is bird country.
Oh, this is bird watching country, but this is a rare bird. There's a meteor called Halley's Comet that appears once every 76 years. And that's what they call him down here, is Halley's Comet. He has unbelievable ability, and welcome to Larry's world.
Well, they're going to try to remain undefeated. We will tell you again that Al McGuire could be elected president. Billy Packer has said, no, Indiana State has not played the schedule. Well, take a look now. This is a T-shirt that many people are wearing here today. And you should see the handkerchiefs we have tucked in our pocket. And you should see the game, which you're going to see when we come back to frantic Indiana State after this pause.
Since the very first automobile was made in America, more than 2,500 new cars have been introduced. But the best-selling new car ever introduced is this one, Ford Fairmont. Fairmont has an EPA-estimated MPG unsurpassed by any midsize automatic, and the lowest sticker price of any car in its class. In fact, Fairmont has the most room for the money of any car. Ford Fairmont, the best-selling new car ever introduced. Sedans, wagons, exciting Futuras. See them all at your local Ford dealer.
I love our new house, but I wish we could get a break on the insurance.
You can get a break with Allstate. Our new house discount cuts 10% off.
Honey?
It's okay. 10% off?
10% off our base homeowner's premium.
Your home is 5 years old or less.
Yeah.
Then you qualify for our new house discount.
Now, that's a real break.
No, just a bruise.
You're in good hands with Allstate. And that's a promise from us, the good hands people.
It's no secret that quality mechanics rely on quality parts. So when you see this sign in garages and service stations, you know the mechanics who work there care. Care enough about you to rely on Napa parts. Lots of Napa parts are better than your car's original parts. So for parts and service you can depend on, look for this Napa sign and the Napa mechanic. He cares. Napa. We help keep America moving.
It was a long, hard run, but I finally won. Now it's all behind. Got blue ribbon on my mind. I've got Pabst Blue Ribbon on my mind.
There are a lot of beers, but there's only one, Pabst. It's brewed to be the best, naturally, with no artificial ingredients, and you can taste it.
I've got Pabst Blue Ribbon on my mind.
The nicknames are the Shockers and the Sycamores. The Shockers of Wichita State are 13-12. The Sycamores 25-0. And let us meet both teams. Let's go to the public address announcer. It's Bill Edwards.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing lineups for today's game. First, the Shockers of Wichita State University. Number 11 at guard, a 6'1" junior from New York City, Ronnie Ryer. At the other guard, number 23, a 6'3" senior from Somers, New York, Bob Trogel. Wearing 00 at center, a 6'6" senior from Burnham, Illinois, Steve Kalosinski. Number 44 at forward, a 6'7" junior from Hollywood, Florida, Richard Williams. And at the other forward, number 31, a 6'6" senior from New York City, Cheese Johnson. The coach for Wichita State, Gene Smithson. Now let's Let's greet the Sycamores of Indiana State University. Number 22, a guard, a 6'3" junior from Chicago, Illinois, Carl Nix. At the other guard, number 23, a 6'2½" sophomore from Warsaw, Indiana, Steve Reed. Number 42, a forward, 6'7½" junior from East St. Louis, Illinois, Alex Gilbert. At the other forward, number 40, a 6'8" junior from Rushville, Indiana, Brad Miley. Number 33, the center, a 6'9½" senior from Fitchburg, Indiana, Larry Bird. And the head coach for the Sycamores, Bill Hodges.
As we were last week, so we are this week. We are snowed in. This is going to be a noisy place today. Nobody can hear anything, but they can see. Tom Richards is the referee. Ray Sonnenberg is the umpire. Wichita State in the black and gold. They've got gold fever. The jump against Gilbert and Bird. Control feeds off to Carl Nix. 2 points. Down in the corner to Williams. And now loose, and the ball is knocked away by Reed. Kept in play by Gilbert.
See 100 points scored here today.
Brad Miley underneath. Nice block by Keller. He's called with the foul. Miley, a 56% shooter. In actuality, the Sycamores are very quick, seldom shoot. Number 11. There's Kalasinski, and he'll be short. Bird goes up for the rebound, has the rebound over to Nick. Nick stopped. Gene Smithson wants walking called. The ball is lost and is picked up by Ryan. No place to feed it to, so he takes a rare shot. It's good. Wire gets it on the board at 3-2. Feeds off to Bird. Bird hasn't got a shot yet. Passes back to Nick. No good, and there's Miley. Doesn't have any points yet. Neither does Cheese Johnson. That'll all change before this is over. The ball is bouncing around and picked up by Kogel.
Thought Larry got a little fancy that time. An overhead pass.
Cheese Johnson, his first shot. On him. Bird hasn't gotten off the shot yet. Johnson is 1-for-1. Say it over Bird's head. And that's picked up by Cheese Johnson. Ball is knocked away by Nix. And it is Goldberg. There it is.
Pro potential. He's missed the outside of this team.
Intercepted by Bird. Starts a fast break. No. That's 6 points. Gives it to him. 16:46 to go. Indiana State has broken on top and lead by 5. 9-4. Bird feeds across to Miley. Miley behind him to Nix and takes a shot. 8 points for Carl Nix. And that's what they told us. Wichita State said, we know Bird's going to get his 30-plus. Reed. Make that Kroger, beg your pardon. Behind his back. Shot by Kalasinski, who can hit from out there and does. Kalasinski has his first 2 points. It's 11-8. Switched a little bit as he brings the ball up court.
They were very patient from up.
Bird threw the ball away. Here's a snowbird for Cheese Johnson coming up. And all of a sudden it is close. Johnson has 4 points. It's 11-10.
Good job on covering Larry Bird. He's muscle.
Fryer the flyer. Gilbert with the ball. Now Miley outside. Underneath to Gilbert.
You know what happened? Layup. Beautiful pass.
Kalasinski on a nice feed. Vogel tries to go up. Battles with it. Ball taken away. They pride themselves on being a team. And that's the first shot taken by Bird, and he's fouled by Richard Williams.
He's 32 pounds this summer.
Bird trying for his first point and half. It's 14-12. Indiana State undefeated. Shirley gets the ball over to Williams, who takes the shot. And look at Larry Bird go up for the rebound. Cheese Johnson. Heath is number 30 for Indiana State. Good shot. That's Richard Williams. His first 2 points. There's State and sent it into overtime, and Indiana State won it. Larry Bird off the backboard. Getting into gear now with 5 points. 6-8. Trying to get around Miley. Take the shot. He does. It is no good. Ball is tipped up and in, and I believe it goes to 25 Shirley. Indiana State has not a foul called yet. There's Bill Hodges. Took over from Bob King last October. That is very tough. Look at him gang up on him, but Miley is weak underneath. look at Johnson with that double pump, and look at Bird get the rebound. There's Mighty outside, and there's Nix. He's been deadly, but not this time. Look at the pass from Bird after the rebound. Whistle underneath. No basket.
Playing Carl Nix, but Nix has got out of the gate real fast.
Bird from the corner. 7 points. Is he the best collegiate player in the country? Many people say he certainly is.
The ball goes in, it goes out.
Cheese Johnson trying to get by and does, and it counts. That is a foul.
Turn around, help on Cheese Johnson. He doesn't get there in time. Cheese goes up and does his usual jackknife moves, and automatic 2 points, maybe a 3-point play.
He's averaged 25 points per ball game the last 6 ball games he's played in, and drops it through. A little bit of talent. Intercepted. There's Krogel. We've got 2-on-1. Heaton covering up, but Krogel lays it in. And Krogel is going to be called with a charging foul. And it does count.
Keeps his head up. Reed holds his ground there. Gets called for the charge, but he released the ball first, so the basket counts, and it goes down the other end, the 1-1. Because
the line is Steve Reed, a sophomore out of Warsaw. Leads the team in assists. I think his dream is going to come true.
And he turned down an awful lot of money and an awful lot.
Wichita State staying in that man-for-man. Krogel is the best defensive man. Reed, one of his rare shots. He only averages 4.5 points a game. 28-23. Underneath. Ball is thrown away. Steve Johnson, 1-on-1, feeds off the hands of Krogel, and Williams keeps it in. Fine play by Williams. Kalasinski will be short. Larry Bird will get the rebound and starts the fast break. Wire covers up on Nix. Has the ball knocked away from him. It is at the line for the first time. 1-1, remember, this has been hurting Wichita State throughout this first half, and we still have nearly 8 minutes to go.
What they did with Carl Nix in his freshman year, he wasn't getting any playing time. So they turned around, they took him. That was football.
Cheese Johnson ball is out of the way. Fast break started, and there's Nix. Oh.
Good try by Carl Nix.
Feeds underneath. Cheese Johnson. No good. Heaton gets the rebound. Nix is free for the shot. 13 points, Carl Nix. His third.
That's what he'll double pump on it. Keeps his head up there. Lays it up nice. Good hanging time. The ball doesn't go in. He'll end up with a 2-shot foul. Get the Yogi Bear.
10-point difference now. Do have a complaint from anybody. They say we just passed too many times. There's Bird. Oh, wow. He's in gear now. That's 13 points. And a 12-point lead again. Ball knocked up by Reed away from Howell. He's a thorn in their side. The guard play Wichita State.
Oh,
look at Bird!
The thing on that, Jim, was the way Bird handled that pass. That was not a good pass. He reached coming down. It's not a good pass. Too fancy. He reached up and controlled the ball, comes in the back door, loses his balance a little bit, and kicks it up with a backward spin with his left hand.
And as a total of 14 points, this can make it 15 after a very slow start. You like that. There's Shirley from outside, in and out. Tough luck there for Shirley. Krogel follows and puts it in. That's 6 points for Bob Krogel.
By Ray Sonnenberg underneath the basket.
Larry Bird, and I tell you, Shirley said, look, I just had my arm up. What's going on here? That's foul number 3 for Ray Shirley, who had that outstanding game. The one for Bird. That's 6 in a row from the foul line, and that's 16 points for Larry Bird. Celtics have until June 24th to sign it. Kalasinski gets a shot off, in and out. Kalasinski hustling, follows it, and banks it in.
Kalasinski's a hard player.
3 minutes, 5 seconds to go. Sycamores of Indiana State up by 11. On Tuesday night, Larry Bird, ball knocked away, and Richard Williams says, me, that's his third personal foul.
Coach Wooden went right from here to UCLA.
And there's the man on the far side, Kuhn, who just came in. He is a freshman out of Wichita, and he's got 2 points. So, with 2:15 to go. Feed in, there's Cheese Johnson. And it's good, and it's a foul. Hits it, 3-point play. That's his second 3-point play. It's 42-34, down by 8 now. They're back in the ball game. At halftime of the Kentucky-South Carolina game, or other televised game, Kentucky at the half, up by 5, 37-32. Lost that ball out of bounds. Now takes a shot. Oh, my.
There's one in your face.
Wow, tries to get it into Kalasinski, who drops it in. Kalasinski just does not give up. That's 6 points. Still an 8-point deficit. Wichita State is in this ball game.
Reborn Christian, and he wanted everything changed going into his senior year.
That shot of Birds was partially blocked. Now Heaton goes up, and he may be fouled by Chief Johnson. Foul is the type that takes you out for the first.
I take
Look at that move by Chief Johnson and the score.
I believe after a ball play, he gets 4 fouls. He knows it, and he changes his style of play.
Wire almost palmed that ball.
I noticed that early in the game.
Krogel is free and puts it in. That's 8 points for Bob Krogel. Leads that ball. Bird goes up and puts it in. Get out your calculators, men. They better put this up. Got to put it up. He does and scores.
What a nice
second to go. Krogel puts it in.
What a nice play by Krogel behind it.
At the half, Indiana State driving for what they hope will be number 1. Wichita State driving for sole place or third place. In the Missouri Valley Conference, it's 48-42 Indiana State. Best players.
Your services are no longer required.
I see no future for you. Over 6 million shavers have said goodbye to their old razors and said hello to Atra, Gillette's best shave. Micro-smooth twin blades and Atra face-hugging action combine to outshave every razor we've ever made.
Good shave. Sorry, sir.
Atra, Gillette's best shave.
Atra, you're supernatural.
Guilty. Not guilty. 6 votes guilty, 6 votes not guilty.
Molly,
Could go on all day. Bailiff! Pass out the right guard deodorant.
good.
We got stick or spray. With right guard, stick or spray protects all day. They don't just cover up odor, they help stop odor before it starts. All day. 6 took stick, 6 took spray. It's unanimous.
Right Guard deodorant. Don't get dressed without it.
A lot of motor oils offer you protection. Some offer you gasoline mileage, too. Avalon Super Premium has been tested for both. Tests in state trooper cars for over 4 million miles proved Avalon really protects. And in a test against a leading 10W40 oil advertising extra gasoline mileage, Avalon couldn't be beat. So get an oil that's been trooper tested and mileage tested. Get Avalon Super Premium from Texaco.
Introducing Hertz Takeoff Rates. Save up to 50% on the average weekday rental when you take off Thursday through Sunday for a minimum of 2 to 3 days. Take off in a subcompact for only $13.95 a day. Paramont's $15.95. Granada $17.95. Thunderbirds $21.95 a day. All with no charge for mileage. There are some restrictions, so check with Hertz. Take off next weekend with Hertz low takeoff rates.
It was a rough exam, really had to cram. Now it's all behind. I got blue ribbon on my mind. I've got that blue ribbon on my mind.
On Sports World, the women's all-around competition of the Romanian National Gymnastics Championship, plus the San Jose Flats motorcycle race, later today on NBC.
Statistics summarized by Al.
Well, they're both shooting the same percentage from the field, 51%, which is excellent shooting. The difference in the score is the amount of foul shots made, where even though Wichita State's shooting 100%, the other team has made 8 more foul shots. Bird is obviously leading with 22 points and 1 personal foul, with Nix with 13 points. Johnson's 14, and Trogel surprisingly has 10 points. The big problem here is the foul situation. Three of the ball players have 3 fouls on them on Wichita State.
Ryer, bounce pass. Kalasinski has to fade to pass the ball up, and that's a good play. Keith Johnson now has 16 points. Leads to Miley, who stuffs the ball against the underside of the basket, feeds it off to Bird, back to Gilbert for the shot. No good, and Williams has the rebound. Ryer did a nice job turning away from Steve Roy. Look at that. Goaltending or not. Oh, they did not call goaltending. Furious right in front of us.
Yeah, it was a close call.
Reed underneath Gilbert. They lost their concentration. Bird goes up and puts it in. 24 points Bird. Had a chance there to tie it. Feed in to Trogel, who puts it in. Yes, sir. Trogel has 12 points.
No one came out to help see Reed that time.
Williams pumps, tucked away. goes off next, but he controls it.
Sounds like he puts out 100%.
Oh, look at that pass into Bird. And Kalasinski shooting over Bird and dropping it in. Don't get off Steve Kalasinski, the senior from Burnham, Illinois. It's the shot. In and out. Bird is all the way back down court to get the rebound.
Well, he plays a thinking game. He's always in perfect position for rebounds and layups.
And he's going to take the shot from outside. It is no good, and Bird's got the rebound. That's 11. Ball goes out of bounds off the hands of Cheese Johnson. From home for the first time. Nix moves the ball to Kalasinski. He almost throws it away. They got 3-on-1 again. Krogel, no good. Batted back. Krogel follows and scores. The shot away. Kalasinski surely gets the shot away. Way short, and look who's there. Bird, and boy, an elbow goes right in Krogel's face. Gilbert.
They're going to start posting up Larry Bird.
Reed, oh my. That's only 6 points for him, but he's played an outstanding game. 54-50. Well, there's the ball in and out by Kalasinski, and guess who got the rebound? With 14, Larry Bird. Wichita State throughout the entire game. Cheese Johnson forces that shot, and they're pissed. Larry Bird. What's that, 15?
How many guys 22 years of age got a street named after them in their hometown? French Lick, Indiana is named a boulevard after Larry Bird.
6-point lead. Ball is thrown back court. Belongs to Indiana State.
There's only 1,800 people live there.
They must have heard it. Time called by Gene Smith, and that's 28 points for Bird. They had it down to 2, and now it's up to 8.
Here's Larry Bird getting position underneath, just there waiting, very, very patient. Now he'll swing over to the weak side. He'll get the ball with no maximum effort. Then he just turns around, puts up with his right hand off the glass.
Got the Bay Hill golf bets on O'Connor. Look at that. Kalasinski lost the ball off his own hand. Part of the play. Oh my, here comes Larry Bird again. He's going to put it. Nope. Can't get it away. And they did stop him. Cheese Johnson with the ball. Cheese Johnson, nice feed to Wire, puts it in. Wire tries to knock it away, but Nix takes the shot. 4 points in this half, 17 altogether. Again, the 8-point lead. While they've been waiting for this day to go undefeated. They'd win their 26th in a row. Larry Bird from way outside. Oh. Indiana State has scored in splits. Oh, here's a long one again. 32 points, Larry Bird. And there are 5 team fouls now against Indiana State and only 1 against Wichita State. Now there's that hand problem I told you that Wichita State's been having. Bird is in the low post. Nix driving, forces the shot. Bird comes up with it, puts it up, and it is good.
One hook shot. Doesn't jump too high, 4 or 5 inches. Keeps his eye on the rim. Bang. Just made a 3-point play, and they're up by 15.
35 points for Larry Bird. And at one time, it was 52-50. And since that time, Indiana State has scored 15-2 for Wichita State. Short on both of them, but controlled by Kalasinski. Cheese Johnson. Wow, what a move. No, it's again offensive rebounding. The same thing happened again.
Watch Cheese Johnson put it up in a low trajectory. Bounces in there hard. Kalasinski comes up, and the ref was right. It was offensive interference.
Pass off. Staley from the side. No good. Guess who's there? You got it. Larry Bird. There's still a lot of time left. 4.5 minutes. Kalasinski knocks it through. 69-54.
Steve Kalasinski's playing a tough game out there. He's
drive. There's Heaton. He's a clutch shooter. 4 points for Bob Heaton. 71-54.
They call him Cowboy because he wears a cowboy hat around campus all the time.
Kalasinski gets it away and drops it through again. Well, around the country, I'm sure you're watching and thinking of teams like UCLA. Nope. Krogel, good-looking shot. Krogel has 16 points. Heaton, tough competitor, feeds it into Cheese Johnson. All of a sudden, that's what he's trying to do now, but the shot is taken from outside and the whistle blows. And it may be some water. Nope. 44, that will be Staley.
It's not really that important. They should try to pick up their own fouls now. There's only 2 on Wichita State.
Team, there's Bird loose. Oh, my. And he passes. Look at Staley, and he misses the shot. What a pass by Bird. Shirley passes off, and there's Cheese Johnson dropping it through. There's Bird by himself. Look out. That's what happens. Look out. 39 points by my count. Bingo. Finished the season number 1.
I think UCLA and Notre Dame have raised the white flag.
Look at that. There's another play coming up. 41 points.
And he swings right around, very easy, takes one giant step, plays it high. He did charge into Kolosinski.
That's his head because of the snow and bad weather. Kolosinski misses. Ball is loose. Battle for it. He's going to pick it up. It's Staley, and it's blocked. And Kroger draws a foul. This is hot.
Here he is. He's kicking the ball over. Goes by him. I can't see who picks it up this time. Stacey picks it up, goes up. Trogo comes up and fouls him. And I think that's his 4th foul. Illinois, which is 35 miles below Chicago.
Well, that takes care of that.
Okay.
16-point lead, a little bit less than 8 minutes to go. Wichita State keeps chipping away and then losing it again. Got no place to go, does he? Ball is taken away by Bird on a steal. He'll take it all away, and it's no good, and the foul is called on Wire.
No, it's a mismatch completely. He had a lot of courage even to stand there. He reaches his hand in, fouls him, obviously, runs it across his face, not on purpose. And he's on the line for 2.
Well, he's got 41 points already. We asked him if there's pressure on him. He said, not at all. So we just go out and try to win every game, play as well as we can. We'll know we'll win. So, he's into the corner. There's Wire for a rare shot by Ronnie Wire, and he now has 8 points. 16-point lead. This may be too long, but no.
That was not done on purpose. Yogi Richard Williams.
Today. Well, Leroy Staley. From the side, there is Richard Williams, and he now has a total of 6 points.
Oklahoma.
Nix shooting high. Bird is there. Come on. Larry Bird from the side. That was Kroger taking the shot. It was no good. Make that 45 points for Larry Bird. And there's
Wichita State. Call a timeout and get yourself straight.
McGuire, there are the statistics on Larry Bird. 4 more points, and he'll have an all-time high. And he would have saved it for national television when his team is on. And that's definite. So there, Missouri Valley Conference. There's Steve Johnson. Look at him chip the hand from the pistol.
He's going to come out with a basket or a foul every time you give him the ball down low. Pro ball. He's even in college, he's a small forward at 6'5".
Larry Bird, 18th rebound. To the draw, charging foul. Great body control. Staley on the pass from Miley.
Putting the show on for
Kroger now has 18 points. Nix is determined to shoot and get it. And has 19 points. Hard, who's going to be the MVP? Think about it for a little while.
Well, there's somebody out there that's unforgettable, unflappable, unselfish, and unstoppable. And I don't know who it is, but I think that person will receive the most valuable player.
We'll think about it. Well, let's say we've got it. Larry Bird, $1,000 comes to Indiana State in his name. He can let a commendation, one of many letters and one of many commendations he'll have before his collegiate and professional careers are over. Shirley keeps the ball. In the corner to Wire, takes one of his shots, and he's got it. Ronnie Wire now has a total of 10 points. That's all I want out of life. Look at that pass back into Nix, who passes over to Gilbert, but I think it's going to be a foul called underneath, and it might be on Kolosinski.
They have a representative team. You don't replace a fellow like Larry Bird. You just got to form a different type system.
That's what Bill Hodges said. We're not going to try to do that. You can't do it. Can't replace Larry Bird. Vogel is on him. Reed's going to take a shot. Look at Gilbert's follow, no good. Johnson has the rebound. 4:15 to go. Wow. And they're pointing down on the floor.
Harran High School, New York City.
20 points.
Good friend of Butch Lee's. He might have came to Marquette if not too.
Steve Reed takes it all the way in. Reed now has 8 points. 8 to Nix. Nix is going to take the shot with nobody else down there, but you don't need anybody else down there when you hit it.
Perking out there. He wants to play.
22-point lead. Galasinski passes underneath. Yes, he's got it. Obvious. Nix from outside. Yes, sir. 97-73. Indiana State is on national television, and don't you think they don't know it. Takes the shot. In and out. Nothing's dropping for Wichita State.
Well, they're just playing one-on-one now, Wichita State.
Staley on the feed from Nix.
The ball the last 4 minutes, they're still going.
There's another rebound by Bird in the long pass to Reed. Dwyer knocks it away. Bird will pick it up and put it in.
I figured there'd be 200 points scored today, but I don't know if they'll get to that many.
Howell is in, the feed in. Galasinski takes the shot. Good, tough player.
Bird to have the ball.
He's got the ball. He's got the shot. He's got the He's with it. And into the NCAA. There are a lot of good teams around.
I'm going to try to grab Larry Bird if I can.
Okay. That's Kelly's score. It's all over. 109-84. Larry Bird with 49 points, an all-time record. Indiana State, for the first time in their history and for the first time in years and years,